Yo, how's it going, guys? Trainer ResU joined here today. Today we're looking at one of the sweetest little updates that will be coming out pretty soon. It's on the news tab if you want to look at it, or you can just listen to me explain it. Be a little bit of stuff going on. We're adding this little through thing from the newest generation. This little this little engine thing. I don't know what it's called. I didn't get to play Scarlet and Violet this year. So, and it's not in the meta, so I don't. If I, it's not in the meta or PvP, and I didn't play the past one, so I'm not gonna know this little fella. And we got Shadow Chimchar Pimple Turtwig coming on out this season, which is awesome. It's called Varoom, and the next it's evolution for Revaroom. Silly as could be. They really were scraping the bottom of the barrels, I think, for that. But it's pretty quirky. I doubt it's gonna be anything good. PvP or in general, I wouldn't think. I would assume it's maybe like poison still or something, from what I can tell. I don't know. I'm sure it's still, maybe it's still fairy, doubtful, or even maybe rock. I don't know. I see like little rocks on it, but I don't know. We'll see when it comes out. Now this one, oh dude, I'm glad I shaved my prior radar from the last Giovanni event for Shadow Kyogre, man. Oh my gosh. I've been waiting for this one for so long. Just something really good. Now I did, of course, the Reggie trio when he previously had them. I did that, of course. But this one, Shadow Kyogre, that's crazy. Now, of course, this wouldn't be like the primal form, because you'd have to get rid of its shadowness. Given that may work out for some if you did like the events and got candies, just didn't get the mon itself, which I do think in my case I may have enough. I'm not entirely sure, and maybe even when it's because it's purified, it may not. So I would probably wait till we get some more details on that. But this, of course, this starts on January 27th. A lot of this is going to be starting, which I'm really excited for this because again I'm gonna have me 2 different tries for this, praying for some good IV ones. I think this only gets played. I think it's called the. Trying to recall the league, but it's like 3,500 plus, 2,500 plus range. So that's gonna be really wicked. And the next for the Shadow Raid, is Shadow Ho-Oh. Now this one's pretty cool. I've got quite a bit of Ho-Oh candies. Not a lot. I'd say probably like 30 or 40. But it's still wicked that we're gonna be seeing this in Shadow Raids. Don't know if it's gonna have any kind of special moves. I don't know if it's got any excuse me. It's a little cold in here. Legacy moves, but it's pretty cool regardless. I don't know how hard it would be given it's fire and flying. So if you got just like 30 Tyrannotars like I do, I'm sure, man, you could probably squish this if you got a couple friends to play. Now for the grunts, they're gonna have the Sinnoh starters minus Turtwig for some reason. I'm not sure why, but they don't. Corefish, nah. I want to say Corefish is a Crawdon. I think is a good like free to play water type attacker. I want to recall for some reason I think it's got high IVs already for attack and it's water, so it's a pretty decent pickup. Snuvrant, really no use because Galele, I think it's final form. It's how it's pronounced. It can't Mega Evolve, so there's really no point for it. Croagunk, Shadows, Pharaoh Seed, and Dweeble, meh. And I think really the only one I'd probably go for is Chimchar and Piplup, and it's just more of both being the trios and their shadow forms. Because Piplup I think is more heavy in the defense department, with the final evolution being steel, defensive type build. And next Chimchar, being fiery and fighting, it's not really good. I don't recall. I still think like Machop, or Machamp and stuff like that, or Machop final evolution, excuse me, is far superior, and you can get those year round basically, and they're pretty easy to get from eggs and Walk-On and stuff. So again, I don't see much of stuff having real great value to both free to play and premium players. 1-star raids, kind of mid stuff. Alolan Rattata, Meowth, Grimer, and Galarian Zigzagoon. Oh my lord. Zigzagoon. There we go. And then next down here, the 3-star ones, I'm definitely going to be on the look for a Tyranitar. Now, I want to say the floor for rating is like 888, I want to say, or 999, something along those lines. Decent tier IVs as it is. So if you can, like I was mentioning earlier with Machop, or if you do get a good Chimchar with some good stats on it, if it can it probably can run counter plus close combat maybe. You could probably definitely solo some of these Tyranitar raids, which I advise everyone to. Tyranitar is just a monster of a Pokemon, and free to play. It's a go-to with last year. Given we're talking about last year, that community day, probably a lot of people at least got quite a bit amount of candy. So if you could raid these, you'd get some from that. They're soloable, I guess is the word to use. You could solo it. There we go. Now for shadow raids, Sandstream, Murkrow, Pineco, Crogat. Not really too excited there. The only one I find interesting here is MOREEE and Golett, right? So Golett, pretty cool. I think he's alright IV wise. I would say he's probably a decent pickup. As for MOREEE, I don't know exactly. I want to say the floor is fairly low for these guys. Now, are they low enough for PvP? I don't recall that off the top of my head. But this would probably be a good pickup. The Shadow MOREEE. Just get a couple of those. Again, check later date, or even fact check me on a lot of this stuff, or not a lot of this, but just more primarily on this. If the floor is low enough, you hypothetically could get a PvP ready one, and it's pretty menace. It got a buff recently, so I would definitely look out for that. Of course, Varoom, 12 kilometer eggs, go for it. Don't hurt to try. Field task. Nothing really catches my eye. All this stuff I think the floor is like 10, 10, 10 for field researches, or 999. I think it's either 999 or 10, 10, 10 for your IVs. Some of this stuff really don't interest me. Just naturally, just weaker Pokemon without all the special pizzazz. Sableye, Scraggy, and Wooper. Really, that's really the only ones I'm on the lookout for. Just for and plus they're shiny as well, or can be shiny. So that's always cool. And the next, that's really about it. There will be an event bundle. I'm not going to really go over this. Me, myself, I've kind of taken a step back from buying a lot of this stuff. Rarely. Prior, it was seemed like everything in the shop was really worth it. But as of recently, it's kind of slightly went down in grade. Now, I don't know if that's just because I have less money, or if it truly has just gone down and the worth of these said things. But if you've got the money and you want to buy it, buy it. If you don't. It's you're you and I'm me and I'm not your dad. Sort of thing. So use it as you wish. But again, make sure you're playing from this thing up till March 1st. So basically, the last 4 days of the month. Or no, correction. That's a month and some change. Yeah, month and a couple of days you'll actually to be able to farm this or get one of these. I definitely advise it. Now, emphasize Giovanni always leads with his, I'm dropping a name, Meowth final form, and it's got 10k or 13k HP, or it's CP, so it's going to be extremely strong, plus being Shadow. I think last time I ran it, I cheesed it. I don't remember what my team was. I think I just picked 3 of my strongest things and battled it probably 3 or 4 times, given the last time I did it, I was a whole lot weaker. And I think people that play occasionally, a couple of times a week, I don't think you're going to have a problem. We're long-term players. I think you got it in the bag. But yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, check out the other videos. I'm trying to aim for daily uploads, so I'm really excited to get going towards that. And make sure to subscribe. I think we just hit 50 subs today when I was looking earlier. So I appreciate everyone. I hope you guys are enjoying the content. And yeah, guys, hope you have a good day or night. ResU, I'm out, guys. Peace.